Welcome to our very first Gryffingear podcast. I'm here with Joel James, our Director of Awards. So Joel, how does awards work? How does the process work? How do you get your thoughts into words? How does the whole thing work?
Well, it's a pretty long process, but with the right approach to it, it can turn out great. So this year, during the summer, I started off with using a calendar so that we can have our priorities straight and know which ones to work on so that we won't be in a jumble for both units. So we can have more time to work on our robot itself, right? So I used a color code system so where we know which awards to focus on the most and which one that we can just kind of flow by on, So it has the dates and the basic description, and we can use this for past, future years, so that you don't have to just use it for this year alone. So it can be for future generations, so this team can go on successfully. So now, with that out of the way, we go on the first website, make sure that everything's updated and good. And so once we do that, we could do our essays for the ones that need it, like Woody Flowers, Dean's, Impact Award, stuff like that, right? So we look online, go on certain websites, see the past ones, and once we see the past ones, we get a general idea of what they're looking for. And so that's when we just start doing an outline, right? It's outline is very important because that's when you can just get a team together and they have a collective idea of what to write on. So it's not just one person writing it, it's a whole team, making it easier and more ideas because it's a whole team project. It's not just one person. It's the whole team working on this awards. And so
Nice. So how many members do you need to work on awards?
Well, it ranges from 3 to 5. So I'd say around 5 to 7 range for that. Other than binder. The binder is 7 to 10 because that's taking the whole work of the past and present into words. It's very long. And
that's crazy. So how do you actually put all your thoughts and ideas into words? How does that process work? Do you just magically write, or is there a way of doing it?
Well, the outline helps a lot with that, like I said before. But the school's curriculum is really good with English, so the people here already know how to write, not just a basic idea, but they're pretty good writers. Plus, I chose the people who are already good grades in English specifically, and they know how to write already. So all the ideas that we already have on what to write, we delegate it to different paragraphs for different people, and they just get that down in one draft. And after that first draft is done, we go to a second draft, and we make it flow like it's made by one person, this united team.
Nice. So when you're editing an essay, right? Does each member have their own role? One is editing, the other is previewing, or does each of the members just work together and all at the same time? How does that work?
Well, all the members who are working on it has something to do with the essay, but they're all writing, right? So they all write the paragraphs, what they do, and some review it. Some go to other things to help with other parts of the team, right? And some are just delegated to check the grammar, check how it's worded, everything like that. Like I said, make it flow like one person. So only 2 to 3 people do that, not the whole team, because that's clashing. Mm-hmm. So it's got to be just a few people make it flow.
Okay, last question. What do you hope to accomplish this year?
What I hope to accomplish this year. Pretty sure it's the same for all of us when we say, go to Worlds!
I don't know.